To Series 4.
Right, you.
Hello Ryan, have you heard? Hello Ryan, have you heard about the new series of Consolevania Series 4? It's got a brand new delivery method. It's not episodes this time, instead it's one long ongoing series with updates constantly going up, some of them being reviews and some of them being other things.
Is it still going to be about games and funny, Robert?
There's going to be reviews. There's going to be reviews of games. There's going to be other comedy sections. It means that we can experiment and do whatever we want. If you're the type of person that doesn't like our reviews, you don't fucking have to watch them. If you're the type of person who doesn't like the comedy bits, you don't fucking have to watch them either. Ryan.
Yeah, but I bet they will watch it because it'll be a new exciting way of doing Consolevania.
Constant updates.
Yeah, you said that already.
Right, I'll need to go because that's my money run out.
Okay, well, I'll see you on the internet. And you.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm just going round the doors, just in the area today. I'm the Mad Arab Abdul Al Hazred. Might have heard of me just doing the rounds in the area. Put a wee card through your door last week. Right. We're selling Necronomicons. When we got Necronomicons out in the van, wrote them myself. You know, I can absolutely vouch for the quality stuff. I just wondered if you maybe fancied ordering one.
Is it a book? What, a book?
It's a book, but it lets you summon demons and that, lets you summon elder gods and stuff like that, make deals with certain elder gods and certain creatures.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like something I'd be interested in, to be honest, mate.
Well, you know, let me just explain. You read it, you know, it'll drive you insane and stuff. Racist. Fucking racist. For some reason, over the summer, I've been spending an absolute fortune on mobile phone games. I don't know why, right? It's just sometimes when you're sitting doing a shite, you're like, I want to spend some money, right? So, my most recent purchase is Call of Cthulhu Darkness Within. You are going to enter the dark world of the myths of Cthulhu, created by the writer H.P. Lovecraft. Now, I love H.P. Lovecraft, right? So, I'm the right man for a job here. You're going to see that loading screen a lot if you buy this game. Look forward to that. See when you see this, when you start up a mobile phone game, what you see in front of you right now, you feel happy because it looks like something like Monkey Island. It looks like an old school point and click game. You're like, I'm going to get to play a point and click game like this on my phone. That's great news. That's wonderful news while I'm doing a shit. I mean, what can possibly go wrong? It looks like Monkey Island, so it's going to obviously be just like Monkey Island, cause if it looks like it, then it is it. Surely. In August 1930, I left my home in Arkham for the first time. Right, I'll be able to sit done. There's an awful lot of talking in this game, though. There was a lot of talking in old point-and-click games. Always a lot of talking, but there's really a lot of talking. And you've dialogue trees. They don't make any difference. It's one of the dialogue tree efforts where you've got 3 things to say, but you need to say every one of the fucking 3 things to advance the story, right? So there's no point. Don't gaze a tree. Don't plant a tree unless you're going to allow it to grow. Games designers. This is a woman. She's a mentalist or some kind of psychic or something. I don't fucking know. They went, let's think it was a Lovecraft thing. We'll stick a fucking mentalist in it somewhere. This guy there with a suit on is the baddie, obviously, and the guy with a fez is a police or something. There's more talking happening here. Even more talking. More talking than playing in this game. This is how you walk about the streets. This is a top-down view of the town in Egypt, Cairo or whatever it is. As you can see, it looks like fucking extreme violence on the Amiga. I wish it was extreme violence on the Amiga. There's that loading screen again. You're going to see this room a lot. You're in this room plenty of times, try to work out what... No, the puzzles, to be fair, the puzzles are no bad, right? There's no point in the game where I was like, this doesn't make any sense. The puzzles are no bad. This is the reason why I'm showing you this game, because I think it's been made by a foreign development team, and the game's been translated, right? But obviously they thought nobody was going to bother finishing it, because when it gets to the end, they just go after fucking nuts. I'm sorry, Billy, I was trying to get a book. You and your books. I have more important matters to attend. That Cornelius' pupil, he has stolen me his professor's dairy. Now, I understand his interest about the excavation, whatever, I'm afraid he would have the same fate that his professor. My creatures have watched the excavation for years to protect it from lookers like Cornelius or his pupil. At least while we are searching for that we are looking for. But what if Cornelius did know where it is and they said it to his pupil? You don't understand it. Which is hidden in that ruins is something more powerful than anything you can imagine. If Cornelius had founded it, he hadn't could to resist to use it. Well, perhaps he wasn't time, but now his pupil is following his path. Don't worry, my brother, he will be dead before then. If Professor founded the track to get to the place we are looking for, and Balthazar knows where it is, we will let him to take us to it. There we kill him before he will be a menace for us. There not will be more mistakes. We have a mission to carry out. There not will be more mistakes. Don't fucking buy this game. Don't buy this game that you've never heard of before until the day. Don't buy it. Don't miss the second part though.
Daddy, can I have a war? I had no army before. Let me finish.
Brand new to Consolevania Series 4 is something that has never been done. It is an ongoing reportage from the front lines of an MMORPG. And the MMORPG in question, Warhammer Age of Reckoning. Brand new, haven't even installed it yet. Here's a collector's edition. Will I crack it open so you can see what's under the hood? So here it is, here's the collector's edition. Just pull this open here. That was just the backing paper that went on the back of the thing. And apparently in the collector's edition you get some exclusive items, so we'll find that out as the game gets played. Also have a lovely big art book here, full of Warhammer artwork. Nice. And we have a mouse mat. Very good.
I need a mouse mat. I need a mouse mat.
And we have a comic book.
Do you want the Wins toys in the back in here now?
That's fine. The game itself and an exclusive miniature, Grumlock and Gazbag. So I'll be painting that up and adding them to my army, because yes, I'm the perfect guy to be doing a reportage from the front lines, being an embedded journalist on the front lines of Warhammer Age of Reckoning. And come on up and I'll show you why. I'll pop the hood on upstairs in my house. So I'm going to show you now why I'm just the perfect embedded journalist for this kind of... It's never been done, this. Up here we have some of my Warhammer stuff. Of course, a classic Space Hulk. He's got to be in there. Necromunda, fantastic. Warhammer, Bretonian Army, Chaos Marines, Chaos Space Marines. Warhammer Limited Edition 25th anniversary. So I'm a perfect guy for doing this reportage. So okay, let's do it. It's the week 1, part 1. Let's install the game. Well, it's 20 minutes to 1, and it's the moment of truth. It's time to install the game. So wish me luck. I'm very excited about this, and of course you're going to watch my whole progress, frontline reporter from this big war that's happening in Warhammer Online. I'm going to be there all through the whole process, and you can watch me as I go along, and maybe you'll even join me on there. A wee guild or something, a wee squad. It's going to be a very interesting process. The longest review ever made. It's never been done. We're installing. I'll see you next time with my first report from the field. It's flinging up an error code that says shell execute X failed code 15105. The resource loader cache doesn't have loaded MUI entry. I don't know what the fuck that means, but every time I try and install, it flings that up at me. Fuck it. This is like no fake, but it's not like well, for comedy reasons we'll make it that Rab's laptop's fucked. Something up. I'll keep you updated.
Steel drums. Made from an oil drum, this instrument is unlike most drums because it plays specific notes, but you can still play it in Wii Music with simple hammering motions.
Guess who's been on the match of the day? In your pink shorts. And guess who can play top football? In your pink shorts. Yes, I can play top football. 'Cause I've been on match of the day.
This is Balmoral Community Centre. I used to go to Balmoral Community Centre in the summertime when there was no school on, and all the Waynes would go, and me and my pals would go, and we'd no talk to all the lassies that we fancied. And they used to show you pirated VHS films in there illegally. I think I can probably say that now because enough time's passed. And I saw Ghostbusters 2 for the first time on pirate video one summer in Balmoral Community Centre. And another film I used to like when I was younger was Batman.
Is that it? That's it?
Aye.
Drink to Agamemnon. They toast his pyrrhic lunch.
There he is. There he is. Who is it? It's Batman. Lego Batman. The difference between Lego Batman and the real Batman who actually exists in the films is that Lego Batman doesn't talk, but the real Batman who exists in the films of course does talk, but you can't fucking understand a word of what he's saying. I love the cutscenes in this game because they're charming, because they're Lego games, because they're always like this. The difference between Lego Batman and the other Lego games is that I'm saying the other Lego games, I've only played the Star Wars games because I didn't play Indiana Jones because Indiana Jones is shite, and everybody knows that. But the difference between Lego Batman and the Star Wars games is that the Star Wars games were recreating things that happened in the Star Wars films, but the plot in Lego Batman is that Arkham Asylum blows up and all the baddies, like you saw just back there, all the baddies like Two-Face and Clayface and Fuckface Clayface, or escape and you need to go and get them, kill them, and fucking see me falling off that ledge and I'm like a fucking idiot. What did I use that footage for? There's Mr. Freeze. We'll settle on this boss battle for a while and I'll show you that. Obviously I'll edit it so that you don't see what a fucking slabbering idiot I am when I'm doing it, slabbering about trying to figure out what to do while Robin just fucking stones doing fuck all, hitting him, even though he knows it's no doing any good, he'll just fucking, he's an idiot. Being a Lego game, a typical Lego game, it's got its flaws. In fact, it's got exactly the same flaws as they've had since day one. That's me killed Mr. Freeze there. I edited that so that you didn't see all the slabbering about, but that's me killed him in the end. Aye, they've got all the flaws. The platforming sections in this are absolutely infuriating. This footage has been on for too long, but as I said, I like the cutscene, so there it is, the Littler. The Littler. He's fucking evil, the Littler, but he'll give you a good deal on toilet rolls or something. What was I saying? Aye, the platforming sections are absolutely infuriating. Here we are in the back cave. I'll try and push Alfred down the edge here. I'd say, fucking dodge me, you old cunt. Fucking, he's sacked. Here we go, a platforming section. Alright, back to there. I'm playing it on the PC, which doesn't help. If you want to play this game, don't play it on the PC, because that's a stupid idea. Did again. Let's go back, do it again. There's Batman getting in my way. Fucking did again. Brilliant. Fucking idiot. Batman. I feel good about this one. Here we go. Oh no, I did again. Fucking. See, that's what I mean. It's got that slippy, slidey, icy world type of feel to it. All the vehicle sections have got as well. There's a penguin submarine section in this, which was absolutely infuriating, because the control is. I'm not going to show you it because I couldn't be bothered doing it again to capture the footage. That's the truth of the matter. But you slide around in your boat or on your car, and when you couple this with the idiocy, here's the car section, see him sliding about like, oh, the Gossam's made of ice, the Gotham, I don't know where that is. But you slide about, and when you couple that with the fact that the fucking friendly AI, i.e. Robin, the stupid pansy, is fucking idiotic, stoned about doing nothing half the time, getting in your way, it's absolutely infuriating. True to form, I sound like I'm being completely negative about this, but that's not true. Here you're in Arkham Asylum. As you're playing as Batman and Robin, I think I'm going to run out of time here. As you're playing as Batman and Robin, you have 3 chapters and you capture the bad guys, and when you complete one of the chapters, you can play through the chapter again as the villains before the events happened that led to their capture. That's great fun, because when you're playing as Batman and Robin, you have special powers. By changing your suit, like Batman has a glider suit, or a heat resistant suit, or a sonic suit, but the villains here, Mr. Freeze can freeze people, the Riddler can mind control people, Clayface can double jump, things like that, which adds a different dimension and makes it worthwhile to play through again and gives you better, you know what I mean? The basic game mechanics stays the same. You're basically just running about smashing things up, and it's kind of like, it's got this, the Lego Batman, typical to all the other Lego games, have the same thing. They have a kind of weird kind of pachinko effect or something. It's like as you're standing playing it, if you look and try and be critical, you go, wait a minute, there's some pretty serious limitations to this game. But just as you think that, it throws shiny things in your face, and it all becomes exciting and noisy, and it's just great fun. It's great fun. I played through it once. I probably won't go back and collect all the things. Here's me stuck on a fucking ledge, no being able to do anything, just pressing every button. I'm going to have to start the level again. Gonna test your games, please. Frank Lego, please test your games better. But it's good. Try it.
Hello, I'm Casey Pipes, and you're watching What Music Goes With It. We've had our email this week from Steve in Sussex, who has asked us, Casey Pipes, what music goes with this video game?
Her resolution gives her the strength to face her destiny.
If I must win to survive.
My resolve cannot be swayed.
Battle 1, fight!
Soul Calibur 4 is a game of action and suspense, and so it's got to be Barbra Streisand and Barry Gibb's Guilty. And we'll hear that playing into the studio now. Well, that's all for this week. The email address is down below for where to contact us to ask what goes with it. Let me just leave you with this thought. When the Bee Gees were writing Who Wins Again, I wonder what they would have written. What the song would have been like if they had been playing Soul Calibur 4 at that time. Think on that one.
I'm Garrett Young, exec producer for Treyarch. I'm here with the Bond girls right here, Jamie and Lorena, and they're gonna help us with the interview. This kind of a demo I give to people that have never seen it, and he immediately was like, oh yeah, just let me play. Turns out they filmed it, and then it hit the cutting room floor. It didn't actually make it into the final movie. And we said, we talked to filmmakers. And said,
let your little light shine. Let your little light shine.
Hello and welcome to Wipeout. I'm Paul Daniels. First we'll do a little card trick. You take a card. Okay. And then the Ace of Hearts. A couple of weeks ago, Sony sent me out this lovely Wipeout review copy thing, right? Nice wee metal case, and there's a disc and stuff, and there's also a wee kind of flash memory card thing. And I felt really guilty when I got this through the post, because I thought they've sent this to the wrong guy. You know what I mean? They've sent it to the wrong boy, because I've never got Wipeout. I just don't get it. I don't understand the appeal. Right now, before you say anything, you just don't like it because you're shite at it. I know I'm shite at it. I'm fucking awful at it, right? But that's not the point. The game doesn't really encourage me to stick in there and try and keep plugging away to get better at it, because nothing about it appeals. The music, the visuals, nothing appeals to me about it. I've heard people say that this game is beautiful looking. I think it's pretty ugly. It's smooth, don't get me wrong. It all moves smoothly. It seems quite an impressive technical feat. But design-wise, I think it is pig ugly and dated. Really fucking dated looking. Like the cover of some fucking Ministry of Sound collection CD for 1994 or something. It just looks dated now. Anyway, look, this is your race mode, right? Careering along a track that seems to be too narrow, bouncing off all the walls. It can't be just me that does this. But where is the fun in this? It's not like F-Zero, is it? F-Zero is fun. F-Zero is like the fun version of Wipeout. This just isn't doing it for me. There's plenty to do in this game, to be fair. Right? There seems to be a lot locked away in there. But the trouble is with that locked away element, it's really, really hard to unlock later stages. This is the photo mode we're looking at here. You can actually stop and take wee photos of yourself driving along this garish and ugly track. Right, and you can increase all the saturation and all and put effects on, and you can even spin it about as like you're tripping out. Oh, tripping out! This is a mode where they've went all the minimalist style, right? You know, because Tron's very in just now, so let's go the minimalist route. But it's still the same thing. You're still expected to mellow it out as you go along a narrow track, bouncing off the wall. If you're bad at it, this game is an absolute nightmare, right? And if it doesn't appeal, you're never going to get better at it. So this is a real, what is it they say? They say a Marmite game, innit? But I don't know anybody that either likes or dislikes Marmite. I feel that everybody's kind of a bit apathetic about it, so that's a bad example. anal sex. There's something people like or dislike. So it's a kind of anal sex game. And if you think you're going to like, you don't need me to tell you. If you think I'm going to like this game, you already know. So just go out and buy it. But if you're like somebody like me who knows you're going to be bouncing off all the fucking was, right? Don't touch it, even though it's like only about 12 quid for a download, which I suppose if you're into it is very good value. They should have left it like this. This is what the original version was like. Gave you seizures. Seizures are more exciting, aren't they, than being bored out your nut and everybody shouting at you, get this fucking game off. It's a fucking bore. Hello and
welcome to the new Consolevania thing. It's called Checking the Forums. Wait, we can say it later.
It's a new segment. Hello and welcome to a new regular segment of Consolevania Series 4. It's called
Checking the Forums with Consolevania. So let's get going.
I'll leave a gap for the bit.
So let's get going.
What the idea of this thing is, we're going to. I know that you guys, if you're anything like us, you're obsessed with checking the forums to see what the latest gossip is. But you don't have to do that anymore. You just watch your show and we'll check the forums for you. So here we go. Checking the forums with Consolevania.
Let's get going.
Just going into my bookmarks.
Where are you going first?
First of all, I'm going to be checking out realmuckforum.com. So the big hot chat today on This Is Today, which the date is
it's Wednesday the 15th, 14th, 15th.
Something like that.
You can check. If you're watching this on your PC, just double click on the time icon in the bottom right hand corner and it'll tell you what date it is.
So let's see what they're saying about FIFA 09. Now,
this is on Realmuck Forum on Checking the Forums with Consolevania. What game did you say?
So Simi, who posted this at 5:37 PM today. I'm finding this really, really difficult.
And he's put really in capital letters, so he's finding it really difficult.
Can't for the life of me score. Bracket IMG style emoticons. Oh no, it's because I'm not logged in. Is a smiley of a sad, not a smile. And then Milko says, I was like that playing semi-pro, but I finally managed to get a few goals now. I even scored 2 in the first half yesterday. None in the second though, but I put that down to the opposition changing tactics on me, so I went defensive.
So that's Milko giving Simi a bit of advice in the FIFA game on
not really advice, he was just saying that you could share.
Just bragging.
No, he was feeling he could share. No, not bragging, he was saying he could share the feelings of Simi.
Okay.
Okay, and we're right in, we're smashed right into
NeoGaf is a favourite of yours, I believe.
It's a fucking laugh, right? These guys know that we are on a JPEG, that's all I've got to say. Well, this is quite a controversial.
I don't actually have a NeoGaf. On you go, that's not a very interesting story. What thread are you going into?
Oh, they're talking about
Checking the Forums with Consolevania.
Alright, I'm actually going to do it. It's Dead Space, the official thread. This thread was actually begun by Costanza. I would assume he took his username from the character of George Costanza in Seinfeld.
And Seinfeld, that's right.
Seinfeld.
What did I say?
Seinfeld.
What's it called?
What did that say? Checking the forums. Guys posted a JPEG here from Indiana Jones. I have it, Marcus. I have it in my hands. I don't know, but a JPEG of the man out of Indiana Jones, given the actual Indiana Jones. It's a JPEG of Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones behind his school desk, and the character's called Marcus. I think it's a JPEG of that I'm given.
Okay. And the FPS fanatic posted
probably. So
meaning
that's
it was quite
it for checking the forums. We're going to be here every week, so you can relax. You can Why not play some games instead of checking the forums? Let the boys.
Forget about it. We've got you covered.
We've got you covered for 3, 2, 1.
Checking the forums. We cons.
No.
But you should have opened the pages first.
Don't wanna talk about the time to come, but my lips.
It's got some totally new inventions in it. It's got this thing that's called a dog. You can hear him in the background there.
But my lips.
What's this then? What's this? It's World of Goo. And I can just sit staring at this title screen for quite a long time. Quite a lot. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. 2 men made this game. 2 human men made World of Goo. And this is what World of Goo is. It's a puzzle game. You've got bits of goo, and you do that, and they make strands, and you build like structures using your World of Goo. I was going to say that, your bits of goo. Simple, absolutely simple, and absolutely brilliant. I have a problem, however. Doing a video review of this game is a bit tricky because World of Goo is one of those games, for a start, it's not the longest game, but 6 minutes to do that level, that's a disgrace, right? It's not the longest game, but it's one of those games that in each chapter is doing something completely different from what you've seen before. So if I show you these levels, kinda ruins it a wee bit. What you should be doing is playing it yourself. See, I've just ruined that level. Now you know how to do it. Alright, it was fairly simple to figure out anyway, but I might be getting emails from these guys now going, you've ruined that level, but you owe us £1 billion, because they're like billionaires now, so they're like, it's probably not going to happen. This level is the Tower of Goo. Now, this is originally how this game came about. There was a test level called the Tower of Goo, a test game that was made by... Hang on, I'll just check the internet and check his name. By Kyle Gabler. That's the man that... Sorry, Kyle. But he made a test level where it's nice wee physics engine and went, that's quite a neat idea, so they went, well, let's make a game out of it, just like that. So now they've ended up with this charming, funny, genius, beautifully presented video game. It doesn't make any sense. 2 men cannot... And here's me just staring at a title. No one to ruin the game for just staring at it. 2 men made that. Doesn't make sense. They're fucking at it. They're at it. 2 men couldn't have made this game. They're liars. Let me find out. Kyle Gabler and... What's the other guy's name? Kyle Gabler and Ron Carmel. You are fucking at it. You're bullshitting me. There's no way you 2 made this game. I wish I'd made this game. I'd see if I had made this game, that's what I'd be doing with my time now. If I was a millionaire like they probably are, I would just be phoning up other development companies and going, how's your game going? Is it going quite well? Aye. Is it going quite well? Probably no. It's probably not going to be as good as World of Goo though, is it? Probably no. Oh god, it's fucking brilliant. Absolutely. Look at this level. Listen to the music. Beautiful. And so simple. And here's the thing, they've designed these levels and here's me done something wrong, right? And I've ruined it. All my guys have died. All my goos fucking... whatever happens to goo died. So I go, I need to start the level again. No, I'll just click that and it'll take me back 1 move. So not only are they geniuses, they're honest geniuses. I hate them. I can't... Do you not hate them? I can't stand them. Do you hate them? I don't hate them. Their game is incredible. It's just incredible. Normally we recommend games and we go, we think you should go out and buy this game. but it somehow doesn't. It's not enough with us. You just have to play it. You have to play it. Look it up. I'm not even going to talk about it. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It doesn't happen very often in a game like this. You just need to play it. You need to play it. Buy it. Well said. Is this the end of the review now? Am I done? Because I never really said as much as I wanted to say about the game. What today is, right, go out and buy World of Goo, because Ryan out of Consolevania says if you don't, then you're a dick. Okay? Thanks for World of Goo. Thanks. World of Goo.
Bobby, Doc says I got me some of that bone cancer. Said I ain't got but 2 months to live.
You gonna be able to make it better, Shanto?
Nah, brother. Doc says in the city they got this cure for bone cancer. It's called Nintendo Wii. And he said they got bone training on the Wii. It gets you better, but it costs about $50. So I'm gonna die.
Daddy, can I have a war? I had no army before.
The last time I left you with the tragic story of not being able to get Warhammer installed on my machine. I need to thank you for all the messages and emails of support and, you know, thoughts, prayers, all that kind of stuff. Really wonderful, the community coming together like that. The good news is that it was actually an issue with shitty Vista, and I did a reinstallation of Vista, and that was everything sorted. I managed to get Warhammer reinstalled. Now, you might be wondering, how exactly did I know that it was an issue with Vista and not an issue with Warhammer? Well, earlier this week, I got a phone call.
Hello Rab, it's Paul here from Warhammer, Age of Reckoning.
Hello Paul. Aye.
Yes, you're having some trouble with installing it?
Aye.
What we did is we went out and beat people to a pulp and made them cry to tell us what was wrong. They're on their knees now, praying to the great Chaos Gods, telling us that it's nothing to do with us and nothing to do with our installer, honestly. So my thing is you've probably got pixies or leprechauns or someone else messing with your machine when you're not looking. Look, have a good look at it. If there's a problem, I'll fly over there and install it myself.
You did that?
Yeah, I know. Well, we love you, yes. Look, you're quite funny, actually. You're doing very well. Talk to you later. Bye.
Paul. 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 Paul, you alright? Paul. Paul, Paul, Paul.
Please try your call again
Talk
later.
to me,
Please
Paul.
try your call again later. Please,
Paul.
please.
Come on. What's wrong? It's my sack, boy. It's not breathing.
Oh.
Right, you need to get mouth to mouth. You get mouth to mouth.
Aye, no bother. Come on, son. In you go.
No, that one. That's his brother. Here's one for you. Right, see, sometimes when you get sent a game to review, you get told that the game is embargoed, right? That's because some big knobs at like Eurogamer or whatever have got their exclusives, right? So you're left, right, when embargo date, you can't tell anybody about a game until that date comes. Now, we've been playing this for ages, and when we first got our hands on it about a month ago, we were turning cartwheels around the room, right? We're pulling off our trousers, right, and swinging our trousers round our heads, and pulling our belts off, and whipping each other with our belts and all that, and screaming with excitement, blood all up there was. And I was worried. I was thinking, see, by the time a month passes and the embargo date comes around, we might have lost all this enthusiasm. We might no think this, because I mean, for example, right, a game you might think is a masterpiece. You know, you tell everybody this is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. 2 weeks pass, the enthusiasm wanes a wee bit, and then suddenly you're like, what was I thinking? Thinking Need for Speed Most Wanted was a masterpiece. You know what I mean? This is what happens. But now here we are. It's the date of the embargo lifting, and I can tell you categorically, this game is a masterpiece. This game doesn't really belong in this cynical age. It seems like a strange game to have just appeared. It's like everybody sat round and they went, let's just make a game that's really good fun. And see, once we've made this game that's really good fun, let's just let people steam in and start making their own games, ripping our game to shreds, pulling all the pieces apart and putting them all together the way they want to put them together. And people are like, all right, so how much are you going to charge for that? How much are you going to charge for letting them use your building blocks? No, nothing. They've bought the game. We'll just let them play. We'll let them make wee puzzle wheels like this. Not they can just let their imagination just run wild. So what are we charging them for that to let their imagination? What is that'll be a download down the line? We'll put it on. No, just they buy the game and they can fucking. It's like now when you buy a toy, if you buy an action figure, you can make that action figure say what he wants. It's like that. And what are you charging them for that? What are you charging them for that? This game shouldn't exist. You don't get to say this often about computer games, but LittleBigPlanet has got a lot of heart. As you play through it, you've just got a big smile on your face. Because you can see that the guys that have made the game, the designers that have made the game have had as much fun with it, right? Has had as much fun building it as we're going to have playing it, as we're going to have building it ourselves. I mean, this is about the limit of my abilities here, putting lots of wee stickers around my own wee pod here. Duck stickers, obviously, everybody likes ducks, and putting disturbing faces around everywhere so that your fucking pod looks like something out of a Silent Hill. That's about the limit of my abilities, right? But I know there's going to be people out there who are going to make incredible things with LittleBigPlanet. There are people who have the patience and who have the ability to create something special. I mean, this is one of the levels I created, which I'll now talk you through. Here is a load of stuff that's fallen from the sky onto the ground when I tried to put them up on a ledge up above, and I couldn't do it properly, couldn't work out the physics of it, so everything just crashed to the ground. Here I am floating up now on a balloon. You know, anybody who was testing my game here would say that starting off a game with you having to float up into there on a fucking balloon for ages isn't the most exciting way to play a game. Look, I'm still on the fucking balloon. Can you imagine? You imagine you'd bought this game, right, and you turned it on and you're like, wait a minute, I'm fucking 5 minutes in and I'm still floating up on the same balloon. Doesn't matter if the balloon's got a kind of Mexican wrestling mask face, I'm still floating on a balloon. Anyway, I'm up now, right, and the music for the gallery out of Heartbeat's playing, right, so fantastic. Up we go, and now this is what happens here is you're supposed to push this wee cart or get on this cart and go down this big ramp at some speed. I designed this, man. I made this myself. Right, check this out. Right, once I fucking get it moving. Right, here we go. Watch, just try and get on it now. Try and get on it now. I'm kind of under it. I'm kind of, oh, for fuck, it's all went horribly wrong, isn't it? Hang on, I'll try and get on. I'll try, wait, you bastard. I've fucking went in front of you. Story of my fucking life. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed my level. Was that good? That's depressing. You just know, though. Look at his wee face. That's me to put him through that. You just know, though, that, you know, within a few months of this, you're going to be turning this game on and you're going to be playing some incredible levels made by people. You're going to be smacking your head and going, Jesus Christ, why did I not think of that? You're going to be going, how did he manage to do that with this? And this is the whole idea behind LittleBigPlanet. It's not a toolbox, it's a toy box, but it allows people to use it as tools if they want. It allows people to just play about, but it allows people to, like, I've made a Consolevania logo. Look, I'm going to try and play through this that I've just made. I can't even fucking get up the first bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen, get out there and make some levels. Buy this game. It's a masterpiece. A month's passed. We're still saying it. We're still whipping each other with belts. What's wrong with your fucking face? Cheer up. You're brilliant.
I love sheep, Nathan. Lovely, lovely animals. It's the human variety that give me a problem. As we're seeing now, the technology, the knowledge has produced the technology to throw magnetic fields around heavy objects and make them float. If you have ley lines, energy lines, meridian lines, whatever you want to call them, where they cross, where a couple cross, you have a small vortex. Where many cross, you have a massive vortex of energy. What it means is that you can move between dimensions if you know what you're doing. This computer, this body computer, tunes us into a certain range of frequencies. So when we look through the eyes of this computer, what we see is that range of frequencies that this is tuned to. It locks us into this reality. So this reality is not physical, it just appears to be. The only place where this apparently three-dimensional world exists that I'm looking at now is in my head. Outside of us, if you like, everything is an energy field. It's an energetic, vibrational construct. On another level, it's like a digital, mathematical construct, very much like the Matrix and the Matrix movies. The reptilians are another computer level of this interdimensional reality. For me, when you look at their traits and the traits of the people in power who are these reptilian hybrids, they operate in a very computer-like way. They're very, very predictable. You know what the response is going to be from the computer. Input, enter, you know what the outcome is going to be. It's because they're incredibly computer-like. Yes, there is a battle for power within this reptilian group and this reptilian hybrid group because of the nature of their attitude to life. You know, they don't just want power over the population of the Earth, they want power over each other as well. So there is this conflict and this competition. What you're looking at is the same tribe being manipulated into power to play this game. What we have in the human body, in the on the energetic level, are what are called chakras. A Sanskrit word meaning wheels of light. These are these vortices that we have, like in the throat chakra and the third eye chakra, where we connect into psychic sight, and the crown chakra, which again is a great connector to the great beyond.
And believe the Lord right now. If you have an afflicted child, press its little body against mine. Countless thousands will be cured this way.
And then he just turned slowly and looked at me. Not a word spoken. Then his eyes started at the top of my head and slowly went down to my feet. And all I can say looking back is that he was scanning me. That's a first-class question. I'm looking at the cameraman now, and I see a human body.